Hey, Rogues. How is everybody? I have to start the captioner. I know I've seen Shadows of Life. Hello. Welcome. My voice is still not 100%. I don't know when it's going to come back all the way. Slow going, apparently. Hi, Puddleglum. How are you? Oh boy, it's Saturday. And somehow the stream sort of crept up on me. It's weird. It's really weird because I was hanging out, watching streams, doing stuff. And I discovered, because we were talking about old stuff in Steven's chat, and I mentioned wishing that I could play Alpha Centauri, Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. And somebody in chat mentioned it was on GOG, and I had searched. I've looked multiple times in the past, and I never saw it for sale on GOG. But they said it was there, so I went and looked and found it. And so part of today I spent refamiliarizing myself with Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri, because it's still a really good game. It's basically Civilization. If you've ever played Civilization, it's basically that. But it's a fully sci-fi setting. The start, the tech tree is a bit more advanced. I think you progress a bit faster on the tech tree. And then basically you were on a colony ship. The leader died, and the crew split up into factions. And so you land and you're leading one of the factions. And I don't know, I may stream it at some point because it's playable, which is exciting, which is funny because I had just bought this. It's a DVD drive to plug into my computer so that some of the old discs, or some of the old games that I have on disc, I can try and install in DOSBox. And that was one of the ones that I had bought it for. It wasn't the only one, but that was one of the ones that I bought it for. And I have searched for the others. Like, I really want to get the Shannara game up and running because I would really like to play that on stream. It follows one of the books fairly closely. And it's an old point and click style, similar to King's Quest point and click games. It would be a real nostalgia hit for me. Anyway, yeah, I had yesterday off. It was I'm still doing every other Friday, taking off work, which I like. I like having that sort of break, and that made this weekend a 4-day weekend for me. Plus, I was able to move or not be in the building for a bit. I mean, walking through the archives with their drapes of plastic over everything every day has been kind of sad. I think I don't know what's happening with that yet, but we're returning to our regular operations next week. I know there's been at least a couple days without water falling from the ceiling. But yeah, I don't know if they ever found the cause of why there was water coming from the ceiling. It's been interesting. Yeah, we don't know either. We didn't receive a visit on Friday. Oh dear. Really what we need is a new facility. We need a whole new building. This building is 60 years old. And the portion of the building that we're in really was never designed for us to be in it, doing special collections archivy stuff. So, whatever. But hopefully everybody's having a good weekend. I don't have a whole lot to say on the whole open gaming license bit. I know lots of people have been talking about it. Other than to say, as somebody who has a master's in library and information science and works in an academic library, I am all for open source materials, open content, open licensing. And so I feel like the blatant cash grab that was evidenced this week by Hasbro, not a good thing. But also, I saw some really good analysis that basically pointed out that the OGL was crap anyway, because everything that it claimed to make available for use would have been available for use anyway under general, under fair use. And that the agreeing to the OGL actually limited what you could use, because free and fair use allowed you to use more of the content than the OGL. So it was actually a pretty interesting and good analysis. So, we'll see how it goes. I have not as yet canceled my D&D Beyond. It's an option. I have a lot of content on there. I would need to download some of my characters and remove them, because if you don't have a subscription, you're limited to 6 characters. And I definitely have more than that. The OGL 1.1 was very, tell me you don't know your player base without telling me you don't know your player base. You're not wrong. And also, it was... So I know it was a leak. The text got out as a leak. Their apology seemed to claim that they had shared it with creators to get feedback, which may be true. They may have done. I assume that any creators they shared it with to get feedback had a non-disclosure agreement before being able to see the text. So we don't know. They may have. But the text of the draft for 1.1 sucks. And so I'm still on the fence about whether I'm gonna actually just close down my D&D Beyond subscription. Really, the only reason I have a subscription at this point is because it lets me have more characters. I'm not currently sharing content with anybody else. None of the other benefits of subscribing are things that I need. So I probably should just go ahead and cancel it and tell them that until it's very clear that D&D is going to be more respectful of their players, that I don't want to be giving them money. But yeah, pretty slimy by Hasbro. Not terribly out of the ordinary for big corporations. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a surprise. And since the original OGL was not irrefutable, they're perfectly within their rights to change it. That said, I've had this... I know on stream I've talked about Charles Sheffield's science fiction work before, and that prompted me to go back and I've been re-listening to the audio books for well, honestly, I went back and did the Heritage Universe, and then I've been re-listening to Darkest Day, the Ganymede Club, and Cold as Ice, the Ganymede Club, and Darkest Day. which is a trilogy that are all set in the same universe. It's a different one than his Heritage universe, though. And I forgot how much I love Cold as Ice and the Ganymede Club and Darkest Day. I think they're amazing. I think they're wonderful. And I was like, I want these as a TTRPG setting. And so I had that thought. And so now in the back of my brain, I'm thinking about trying to build either a campaign or a campaign setting or both that is in Charles Sheffield's Cold as Ice trilogy universe, because I think it would be really good. And I think the right fit for it would be the Cypher system. In fact, I know that the Cypher system would be a wonderful fit for it. I just know it's a lot of work to put together a gaming setting, but honestly, I might go there because it's attractive. This is one of those, I really want this, but should I really try to do it? I have so many other things I'm doing, but I really want this. And then, in the back of my head, there's also like, ooh, when my gaming group finishes with their current campaign, would anybody be interested in playing this game if I did build it? But also, it's based on literature, so it fits perfectly with the TTRPG streaming series that my library does. And so I would just have to get people to sign up to play, and I could run a game of it. And ideas have been popping off all over as I think about this. And I'm like, I know it would be a ton of work, but also I kind of want to do it. Anyway, does anybody have fun and interesting things going on? I should probably mention, my schedule of what's coming up, which would be easier if my brain would remember for me. I know most of it, but I have one thing I need to look up because otherwise I won't remember. You had an interesting idea during Sam's stream earlier. What, pray tell, might this idea have been? Because, that's not what I wanted. I waited while it updated, and then just as I went to tap, it updated again, and I ended up tapping on the wrong thing. I want 2023. I don't remember what the upcoming archive stream is, so I'm looking up what it is. Oh yeah. I was not remembering. So, anyway, today we're going back into Ultima 6. And we just entered the library. I think we went and we found maybe 1 or 2 books already, but there's a lot more to the library to explore. And then I don't know. I'll look probably at the walkthrough and try to advance the game a little bit, because honestly, I've been playing Ultima 6 for long enough that I'm starting to feel burnt out on it, which is fine. It's just, if I had been playing this not on stream, I would be done with it and wouldn't have reached this point. But that's also part of why in a game like this, I will end up resorting to a walkthrough at some point, because it will keep me on track and help me to at least advance a little bit so that I don't burn out as much. I enjoy the Ultima games, but this one it's gone months longer than I thought that it was going to. And I really want to get through, because I'm so close to Martian Dreams. So as much as I'm enjoying this one, I'm feeling lost. So I may end up referring to the walkthrough at some point. Tomorrow, of course, Mass Effect 3, I think we're getting close to the end. I've run out of side quests. we are in the middle of I believe it's the Omega DLC, which counts as a side quest for me. But yeah, we're getting close to the end of Mass Effect 3, so that means it'll be time soon for Andromeda, which I had sort of been planning to do a New Game Plus with Andromeda, but I haven't finished playing the game through on my computer, so the only way I could do a New Game Plus would be to do it on the PlayStation. We'll see. But Mass Effect is tomorrow. Wednesday for the archive stream, I'm bringing back the Melvin Goff papers. This was the guy who was the test pilot, and we got to see a lot of aerospace engineering stuff. It was really cool, and people said they'd be interested in seeing more. So I'm bringing it back, and I know for certain I have the boxes with stuff on things like the autogyro and the spruce goose. And so there will be some really, really neat stuff on Wednesday's stream. And then, of course, for this year, I decided that the last Wednesday of every month, not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after, I'm going to do a series of programs on Archival Adventures, and that is high energy physics. We have enough nuclear physics, high energy physics stuff that I can devote every last Wednesday of the month to it, at least through June, probably longer. So I'm going to, because I think it's really neat and I want to look at this stuff. And then, of course, Monday. Oh, I skipped over Monday. Monday, the day after tomorrow, is my rescheduled streamiversary. I don't know for certain yet exactly what time I will go live. Probably, I'm thinking sometime around 3-ish, 3 p.m. Eastern. And stream through until the stream punks go live at 9. So looking at maybe 6 hours of spinning this wheel and playing whatever comes up for a little bit, and then spinning this wheel and playing whatever comes up. And I mean, that's my plan for the streamiversary. I do think, I think 6 hours is doable and would be fun. So I'm looking at 3 p.m. Eastern till 9 p.m. Eastern, just knocking as many of these out as I can. I have not decided what we'll start with. We'll find that out on Monday, but I'm just going to spin the wheel because it's fun. I have not even opened all of these. Between now and Monday, I need to open every one of these and make sure that it runs properly. Yeah. Anyway, a group of sci-fi/cyberpunk characters being ported to the Horizon setting. I think the Horizon setting would be an excellent setting for a TTRPG. I mean, it's an RPG video game, so it would translate really well to a TTRPG. Honestly, I would really love to see it. This is completely unrelated, but my brain just went there. I would really, really love to get an Expanse video game. I think an RPG video game based on the Expanse would be a lot of fun. You know of one TTRPG stream with the Horizon setting? Yeah, it seems like a good setting. Class-wise, you can get like mage-type characters, I think. They would be like techno-mages, who use wireless to control technology. Which, that sort of mechanic has existed since at least the 80s with rifts because Rifts had essentially that. I say had. Rifts still exists. I just don't play it because it desperately needs updating because, oh boy, does it have a lot of problematic stuff. I miss Rift. I loved the world of Rift as far as like the concept behind it. But the actual implementation of a lot of the world was full of a lot of like slavery and racism and racial stereotyping and shit like that I don't need in my games. Ranger would be amazing in the Horizon setting. I could also see Barbarian translating really well. Fighter, of course. I'm not sure how Bard would translate. Maybe something more along the lines of a Skald, which is like a fighter bard. Might make more sense. Yeah. I honestly, I tune in and I'm usually doing something, so I don't honestly know that I've followed the story of either game very well in watching Sam's streams. So I sort of know, but I also sort of don't know. I've also played part of the first one. I really should finish playing that. It's a good game. I say that about a lot of games, though. I did start playing Cyberpunk 2077 because people have been raving about how good it is. And it's first person. There's a third person mod, and I'm so resistant to installing mods. But I feel like maybe I should install the third person mod because maybe it would help me to get into the game more. But I also have other games that are unfinished that I also like were easier to just like, oh, let me go and play this instead. Eventually I will get there and I will play 2077. Also, I should really just do some more first person gaming. I don't get like the motion sickness or stuff like that. I just don't find it as enjoyable. Artificer / Ranger, yeah. Oh, that would make a lot of sense in that setting. Elixir, I think I saw you. If you're here, confirm for me that we're not playing D&D tonight and that it's next week. It's been more than a month since we played. Last week would have been our regular gaming session, but we didn't play. I am not playing D&D tonight. Thank you. I didn't think I was, but I thought I should check. I don't know if you all can... I'm sure you can see this. This started out as a blind pimple that I wouldn't leave alone. So then, I don't know. I think it might be scar tissue at this point, which is frustrating, but also I really should have left it alone. I don't know what I'm doing with it anymore. It's just driving me a little bit batty. And I had to point to it because I was looking at it and and it was bothering me. I do actually have, I have a tube of concealer that I can put on it and make it less prominent, but I didn't today. Oh, I'm just seeing, I just got a note about my Wednesday D&D game. Wow. So we're still doing D&D Wednesday, but wow. It looks like we might not be for much longer. The note basically says, gonna look for an ending point for the game, which has been such a fun game so far, and oh gosh, but it makes sense. The GM canceled their D&D Beyond, and so they're wow. Fine. Whatever system we move to, I can find a character. You're still waiting to hear about your Fate game? Yeah. I can't believe that they did that. And they seriously shot themselves in the foot. The movie is about to come out, and then they go and piss off like tons of their fans. All right, I'm gonna move into Ultima, but we can chat about stuff if you want to as we go. I just want to actually like move off the streamer loading screen and move into actually exploring this library. Wow. Okay. I'm not surprised. Even though I keep saying wow, I'm really actually not surprised. Oh boy. Yeah, so Ultima 6. Where were we? Of course, we were in the library. This one doesn't have water falling into it. Let me find my little spreadsheet here. I honestly don't know what our priorities are. Our first priority is still listed as get some info to give to the Wisps. And then third priority was the Shrine of Honesty. What's our second priority? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I apparently don't have a second priority. I don't know if this is our first priority anymore. Our first priority is we're going to walk around this library. Rogue in a library? I find that hard to believe. Detective Zen. It's more likely than you may think. Seriously, the torch burned out already? Julia, what are you doing? I'm gonna totally run out of torches, aren't I? Oh dear. Is there a map? I think there was a map of the library in the clue book, wasn't there? There is. Okay, we went down this ladder already. We did that last week, and we got something. We got 2 books. We got The Lost Book of Mantras, that I'm not reading again. And we got The Caverns of Freitag. A great dragon named Freitag came unto the Mystic Isles, and there was much fear and anguish amongst the populace. One day the warrior Gertan set forth to beard the dragon in her lair, a vast series of caverns inhabited by strange creatures. He drove Freitag away from the land, and there was much rejoicing. Yay. Those are the books that we have found so far. Should we try north? There's a ladder and 2 side rooms. Ooh, that ladder goes down further. Was it like that? Oh gosh, it was. I don't know where I'm supposed to go at this point. Something to the northwest. What do you hear, Shamino? I see a book. Look at the book of dreams and visions. Some say that in our dreams, our astral selves journey to other realms of existence. Others say that imps and demons created our dreams to disturb our sleep. Now let the truth be known. Dreams are messages from the spirit world. Someday we will learn to decipher them and benefit greatly thereby. If you run out of torches, just set the library books on fire. It'll give you plenty of light. It might set off the sprinklers and then everything would be wet. Brain. So because I have this wonderful wiki walkthrough thingy, strategy wiki, there are only 3 books I actually need to bring out of the library. So rather than wasting time carrying lots of books that I don't actually need, I'm just going to refer here. Book of Mantras is one of them. The other book that I'm presently carrying is not, so I should drop it. Because it's useless otherwise. The Caverns of Freitag. And, just like in a real library, you don't try to reshelf the book yourself. Don't do that. Never reshelve the book yourself. Unless you just took it off the shelf and you're putting it back on the shelf. Then, maybe, if you were like, let me pull this out and see if it's the right book. And nope, not the right book. But really, there's a cart down at the end of the aisle that asks you to place books there. That's where you put the books. You don't put them back on the shelf yourself. Because you might put it in the wrong spot and then somebody's going to be looking for that book and they're not going to be able to find it. And the librarians want to know how many times a book gets used. So when you pull a book down and you put it on that cart to be reshelved, they'll note that it was used. And honestly, they can use those statistics to determine whether they want to keep the book or weed the book. Weeding is the process of taking things out of the library. Books that are part of the library inventory, getting rid of them to make space for new books. This is all appropriate conversation since we are presently in a library. Snillwit's Big Book of Board Game Strategy. Chess. Try to control the middle of the board with your knights, bishops, and pawns. 9 Men's Morris. Don't let any of your pieces get trapped in the corners. Drafts. When I was growing up, I thought that word was draughts, but it's drafts. Keep your pieces along the sides of the board where they can't be captured. That is one of the books that we can take with us that will be useful. Before I go down any of the side passages, I'm checking all of these rooms that are like this. We had snow last night. It was light snow. I don't think it really accumulated anything, but I popped out for a minute last night to go and I needed to get something at the drugstore or at the pharmacy actually, and then picked up dinner for myself. And when I stepped outside and there were little flakes flying around everywhere, I was like, I didn't know it was gonna snow. That's the only snow that we've had so far as I'm aware. One of your new scout characters got her favorite books through a library weeding books. I mean, libraries eventually will weed books. that are good, and people get all in a huff over why is the library getting rid of all these books? And it's like, because they're old, damaged, uh, don't ever get checked out, or simply because, especially for a public library, the book was super popular when it first came out, and so they got like 10 copies. But it's not popular anymore, and they really only need 1 or 2. So they're getting rid of their extras. There are a lot of reasons why libraries get rid of books, and it's usually to make room for more books. Crossbow Marksmanship by Iolo Fitzowen. YOLO! It's YOLO. Is that command live? It is. Our Ultima 6 party includes YOLO, a fighter/bard. Sherry the talking mouse. I was looking at the commands earlier and saw that one still existed, so. There is a zen to shooting well, becoming one with your crossbow. Clear your mind of all thoughts save that of flying with the bolt to strike the target, and you will not miss. That sort of philosophy reminds me of some very problematic books that I read before really realizing how problematic they were. The Sword of Truth series. Wait, no. Not Sword of Truth. Is it? I don't remember. Honestly, I've read so many things. I get them confuzzled. It might have been Wheel of Time, which is not nearly as problematic. There was old library book sale where she got her the book. Yeah, and selling off old books. That is. So people get mad when they find like old library books that have had the covers torn off in a dumpster. But that's only one of the methods that is used. There's a great moment in The Day After Tomorrow, the movie, the Jake Gyllenhaal movie about climate change, rapid climate change. There's a great moment where they're talking about burning books to stay warm, to survive the oncoming ice age. And the moment is like, there's a whole section on tax law down here that we can burn. Excellent. I just loved that moment. Knights of Legend Volume 1. Once in the kingdom of Ashtalaria, there was a great war. For a time, it seemed the forces of evil would triumph. But through the valiant efforts of Sigalian, the greatest knight in the land, the forces of the Dark Lord Pildar were finally driven back and defeated. All was well for a time, but years later Pildar had grown powerful again. From his dark tower he wove his evil schemes and managed to capture the Duke. And the great knight Sigalian as well. With his greatest foe out of the way, he was prepared once more to set out on a campaign of conquest. In those troubled times, a party of great heroes arose. After many perilous adventures, they finally won their way to Sigalian's prison and set him free. They then set forth to discover what had become of the Duke. According to the wiki, that is a summary of the 1989 game Knights of Legend, from Origin Systems. Some of the books tell like what happened in previous Ultima games, and some of them tell other games by the same publisher, and yeah. Oh, there's a down ladder and an up ladder. I wonder what's up this way. I could maybe have the map out and it might actually assist me. What level am I on? I have no idea. I went... Gosh, where did I go? I don't know where I went. I'm gonna get lost in this library. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, nope, I'm not lost. Let's do the ring. It looks like we need to do the outer ring. All right, I'm on level 3. Before I go down any of these, we'll look at these books. Tangled Tales. Once upon a time, in a strange land far away, there was a wizard's apprentice. His master, Eldritch, sent him on 3 quests, knowing he would learn his lessons best with the real world as his classroom. He encountered many strange and wonderful things. Ghouls and griffins stood in his way, and ghosts and giants as well. But he also found new friends and brave adventurers to help him. He rode on a flying carpet and on the back of a giant turtle. Finally, after exploring an abandoned mine, a pyramid, and a castle in the clouds, he finished his 3rd quest. He had learned so much on his journeys that his master rewarded him well and declared him a wizard in his own right. He soon opened a school of his own, and as the years passed and students came and went, his beard grew long with years. Oh, Elixir, thank you for redeeming a stretch, a posture check, and a hydrate. I will indeed take you up on those. Is anybody doing any baking this weekend? I had plans to make a chicken pot pie, and then I got sick. I have some of the ingredients, but I need to think. Normally beards grow long with hair. Yes. I believe you are correct. Ooh, a quiche and scones. I presume American style scones, not something more like a British scone that is similar to an American biscuit. It's so confusing. Biscuit being cookies. But then, so a biscuit in British English is the same as a cookie in English. A biscuit in British English is the same as a cookie in American English. A biscuit in American English is the same as a scone in British English. A scone in British English can refer to both the American biscuit or the American scone. They're both called scones in Britain, in British English. So confusing. I really want pomme frite. I'm wondering if you should do chili tonight or Monday. How cold is it outside? What's the weather like? Everything bagel scones. Closer to a British style scone than an American style one. Not a British style biscuit. Not an American style biscuit. Okay. I haven't really ever had like an actual like British style scone. I don't think. Shadows, then I say chili tonight. Wanting words different than the rest of the British Commonwealth. It would make it less confusing. But then we would have lifts instead of elevators. Also, why did we take the letter U out of everything? And theater should be spelled R-E, not E-R. Come on. You remember, some of you might remember when operating systems first introduced universal spell check, and it was like, and the operating system will learn from you typing what language you're using and default to that, so that you don't have to set it yourself. My operating system started spell checking me to British English because I spell words the way they're spelled in British English usually, which gets really confusing when I'm trying to write something in American English. Like Z's versus S's, or the lack of U's, or things like that. Oh. You're watching the Great British Bake Off with your mom during the holidays. You had to explain a bunch of random baking / food terms. Yeah. I believe it's called the Great British Baking Show in Britain. It's just the Bake Off in the US. Nachos or chili, depending on things. I mean, you could just have chili and eat it with chips. Just make a thick chili and use chips to eat it. Because we can't even use the same show title. I know. Well, but Bake Off sounds like competition more, and Americans love competition. A treatise on the lore of gargoyles by Norlick the Elder. Though gargoyles are considered by most to be mere legend, no records exist documenting the origins of the, quote, statues that adorn many castles. Even the towering stone guardians of the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom have many of the physical characteristics of the, quote, legendary gargoyle. Nobody seems to know where they came from either. Despite the lack of hard evidence, there have been a fair number of unconfirmed reports of sightings of live gargoyles. It is the opinion of this author that demons are a form of gargoyle, as many reliable encounters with demons have been documented in various scholarly works. Perhaps this is the best source of further information on the subject of gargoyles. Everything needs to be something off for Americans. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think one more room. Can you believe it's mid-January already? Ye lost art of ballooning. Back in the days of the Avatar's quest, rumors spread of a strange sight in the skies. A tinker from the town of Minok claimed to have rediscovered the lost art of ballooning. According to ancient lore, this was a mythical practice that allowed one to soar through the air, higher than the birds themselves. No records have been found of the rituals used to perform this feat, but several farmers from the area still tell tales of strange sights. A strange sphere was seen way up in the sky, and the voices of men could be heard drifting down from it. The apparition drifted up into the clouds and was lost to sight. This took place many years ago, and naught has been heard of the mystic art of ballooning since that time. All right. We have done the full circuit of level 3 books. So I guess we try to do level 4 books. You wish it was mid-March. Currently 27 Fahrenheit, -2 Celsius here, and you don't like it. Especially the snow in the air yesterday, which thankfully didn't stick. No, we still don't have the Wizard of Oz. Question is, how do I get to... Aha. Something to the south. A new room. Huh. There's no books on tables here. Can I look at the bookshelf? I didn't want to look at Katrina. I wanted to look at the bookshelf. Oh, wait. I'm confused. Did I don't know which ladder I used. Eat book. Detectives Zen. Excellent. Oh, wow. These are like outer towers. I get it. Where the heck am I? Oh. Aha! Found book. Windwalker. In exotic Kantun, there was a benevolent emperor known as Chao-Ti. He ruled wisely and well until his warlord Zhurong, I almost said whale lord. I haven't played Pokemon in a while. Until his warlord Zhurong acquired an elixir from the evil alchemist Shenjiang to put the emperor into a coma. Evil spirits from the astral plane took over shrines throughout the land, and it was a dark time. But a young student, after completing his studies of the martial arts in a small monastery, managed to liberate the shrines, defeat the warlord, and cure the emperor with the elixir of immortality. Long will his name be honored in Kantun. Only if it's a cookbook. I suppose that makes sense. I wonder as I wander out under the sky. Wow, I haven't thought of that song in a long time. I used to sing in choir, so. There's nothing in this room. What's the point of it? Gosh, I really wish to get my voice back. This is just really weird. New book. Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. Alice saw a peculiar white rabbit one day. It was looking at its pocket watch and worrying about how late it was. Alice chased it down a rabbit hole and fell a very long way. She found herself in a strange land. She went to a tea party there with a Mad Hatter and a dormouse. She also met a strange caterpillar and a cat that could vanish, with its grin disappearing last. The Queen of Hearts yelled off with her head, and her guards ran up to grab Alice, but then she awakened and realized it had all been a dream. Or had it? Shadows, that's amazing! Yes, the Cliff Notes version. That is so cool, Shadows. You had to work today, and most of the people on your team work Tuesday through Saturday, so you sometimes refer to Saturdays as your Friday. Supervisor said in work WebEx chat something to the effect of, but hey, it's Friday. Someone had to explain the it's our Friday thing to me before you stopped wondering just how badly you were losing your marbles. Oh dear. Yeah. It's not Friday unless it's Friday. But my Friday was Thursday. Sort of. Because Thursday was the last day I worked this week. I don't remember how to get to where I'm going. I managed to get lost again. Where am I? Oh, there am I. Oh yes. Silly me. Let's go clockwise. I don't know why it's so easy for me to get lost. I'm not good with directions. I never have been. Down. Plant lore. Mistletoe is easiest to find in the spring. Cut the sprigs with your left hand for greatest effectiveness. Hibiscus leaves can be used to make a tea, which is excellent for sore throats. Never step on a dandelion, for it will anger any leprechaun who sees you do so. It's a really cool emote. I could see people subbing just to get access to be able to throw the Cheshire Cat smile into chat whenever they want. Wanted to look at the book. Oh, there's no book on that table. Wow. Just seriously. Wow. Did I just do what I just did? Yes, I did. What's the point of these rooms? There's nothing even in them. Since I can't do anything with the bookshelves. Also, why is there no lighting in this freaking library? Why do I have to use torches to walk around? How dare someone take a book to read in the library? Well, when it's the book I'm looking for. It comes from a doll called Henry the Creepy Doll. Really? It looks like the Cheshire Cat smile. There's so many ladders. Oh yeah, I figured that's why you used it. The Wizard of Oz by L. Frank Baum. A little girl named Dorothy from the far-off land of Kansas was carried to the realm of Oz by a tornado. And her little dog, too. She met 3 faithful companions who vowed to help her find a way home. There was a scarecrow who was on a quest for truth, a man of tin who was questing for love, and a lion who quested for courage. Before their quest was done, little Dorothy slew the wicked witch, freeing the land from her evil influence. Her friends completed their quests, and she returned home to Kansas. Everything's fine. I have my own everything's fine emote. But that one's pretty good. I have a this is fine, I suppose. Spoiler alert book. Girl arrives in foreign country. Immediately sets about, murdering someone as soon as she arrives. Then joins up with a gang to murder again. A brief summary of The Wizard of Oz. Classic brutal children's lit. Oh God, don't ever read the original Little Mermaid. It's so sad. Cinderella, also gruesome. And the story that Frozen is based on is basically nothing like Frozen. So Dilzal's Almanac of Good Advice. Gambling is the surest way of getting nothing for something. Small deeds done are better than great deeds planned. Oh gosh, that one is attacking every ADHD person ever. Small deeds done are better than great deeds planned. Never play backgammon with a centaur. What? Never play backgammon with a centaur. I wonder why not. Yes, the Grimm's fairy tales are very grim. Don't read any original Hans Christian Andersen if you don't want to be disturbed. Thought see a ladder. I hit L instead of U for some reason. I had to check. I didn't expect anything to be here. I believe we have all 3 of the books that I can safely remove. Or I can remove all of them. There's no point in wasting the weight to carry the others. I don't know if there's any section of the library I have not visited. Stop standing right on the ladder that I need to click on. The Puss in Boots story is interesting. I don't actually know the original Puss in Boots. That said, Philip's coworkers apparently think that the Puss in Boots movie was the best movie of 2022. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say, but might be worth looking at. Oh, that's Knights of Legend Volume 1, which we've read. Detective Zen, I didn't know that until I watched the recording of the original cast of Into the Woods, the stage version. So if you want to see Into the Woods, there's the movie that they made a couple years ago. And then there's the actual recording of the stage production of the original Broadway Into the Woods. I highly recommend the stage version. It's got Ben Wright as Jack. It's got Joanna Gleason as the baker's wife. Chip Zien is the baker. Bernadette Peters is the witch. Rapunzel's prince is gorgeous. I can't remember who all else is in the cast, but it's really, really good. But yeah, I didn't know about what the sisters did. But Into the Woods is based on the original Grimm's fairy tales. So, like, what happens to Rapunzel's sisters? Also, or Cinderella's. Yeah, it's Cinderella's sisters. So there's no hot shoes in the Into the Woods one. I don't think it's... Is that because they lied? I don't remember the hot shoes. I haven't read the original. I just know that there is some foot mutilation that happens. Oh, it must be nighttime. We have visited the library. Let's see. We've got The Wizard of Oz. We've got the games book, and we've got the Book of Mantras. I know from, well, we totally could. Lord British offered a reward for the Wizard of Oz. I don't think we need to know about the Dewey Decimal System in game anymore, so I can hide that one. Give the book to Lord British. We can check that off. We can do that. We have the book. So we could go to Lord British's castle and give him the book. Yeah? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Oh. Yikes. My zoom levels are completely wrong. You can't see it right now. I'm trying to fix my zoom level. Fit width. Thank you. I don't remember. I think it's 2 steps forward for Britain. Oh, 1 for Castle Lord British. Use the stone. Right there. It was a different tale, but more of the same era. Hot shoes. The only thing that comes to mind for me with hot shoes is The 10th Kingdom, which is an excellent TV miniseries. I've forgotten how to advance time. Let me check real quick. I always forget. There's a simple little like press keys cheat that will just advance time 1 hour at a time, which is really helpful when I'm wandering around and it's nighttime and I just want it to be daytime. Where? Accelerate time. 215. I was close. I just need Lord British to come back so that I can give him this book. Aha! You see the noble ruler of Britannia. Good morning, Aocon. What wouldst thou speak of? Well, first, heal me. Wizard of Oz. I collect rare books. There's one in particular I've been hunting for many years. It's called The Wizard of Oz. Ever heard of it? Yes. Thou hast found a copy. Long hath I anticipated this moment. Not since my childhood have I read this wondrous story. Yeah, I hope he doesn't want the whole series. It is a long series. It's good. I have read the complete Wizard of Oz, which does not have all of the stories. But it has all of the stories written by L. Frank Baum, as well as some of the others. But it doesn't have absolutely everything, which is funny because it's called The Complete Wizard of Oz. Gingerly, he takes the tome. Here is your reward. He gives you some glowing gems. May fortune favor thee. We got 20 gems. I think those go in here. Yeah. Well, we have completed that quest. I think that was a side quest. We could turn in the other books. Maybe. Yeah. I think I should go down to pause and give the board game book to Dr. Cat. So I'm not carrying it around. I don't think this ring is anything. Oh no, that's the ring of invisibility. Let's put that in here. I have the sextant, which can only be used at night. No, it works anytime. Okay, so that's what the sextant does. I don't remember why I have panpipes. I know we made them for something, but I do not remember what. Let me look at this spreadsheet real quick. I don't think we're ever going to not have Dupree. So asking YOLO about Dupree when Dupree is not around, I'm not sure I'm ever going to do that. But I'll leave it here just the same. Info to give the wisps. Get the runes. We have one left. We have not started whatever this quest is, looking under a plant in Serpent's Hold. Ask bards. We've asked bards many times. Find the wreck of the virtuous. Find the wreck of the Dutchman. We found the wreck of the Dutchman. Weren't able to do anything with it yet. Retire a guild member. We'll return to that at some point. But that is needed to progress Mariah's quest. Talk to Sir Kenneth, or tell Sir Kenneth at the conservatory what the mantra Moo means. Have we not done that? I don't know that this is possible to do, this thing about Anya and Matt. No idea about Quentin's murder. Guild languages, we tried that. We weren't able to ask. It didn't do any good. Figure out how to ask Quentin's ghost questions. Catch a unicorn fish. Some of these, I don't know if they're actual quests. Find plans for a hot air balloon. Basket. And bring to Michelle. We've not found that yet. We found the enchanter. But I don't think we were able to get in to see him. Dragon's egg. Well, we found some dragons, but we haven't retrieved an egg yet. Advice. I think that's just a general note. Ask Heftimus McPry something. I don't know what. Museum in Britain wants a unicorn horn and a Klein bottle. Bring an orrery to Budo in Buccaneerstown. Many of these seem unimportant to me at the moment. Yeah, we're gonna go to pause. Oh, I was gonna check inventory real quick. I've got... How am I carrying so much weight? Is there anything to get rid of? I wish I could order things. Ooh. That's Julia. Okay, good. I have torches. Let's give them torches. All 9 of them. To Julia, who has been our torchbearer. I don't think this ring is worth anything. It's just a ring. I also don't think I need this rubber duck for anything. Got various potions. The green ones just poison you, right? I know we found that information recently. I do not recall where we found that information recently. Don't badmouth the rubber duck. Hey, I bought that whole rubber duck game. The rubber duck simulator. If you've not heard of it, it is very chill. Like an idle game. It's not in here, so it must be in the clue book. Tanith. Oh yeah, I forgot. The prophecy of Tanith tells us what to do. It's basically a walkthrough in its own. Ooh, this will tell me what page. I think it's 43. $47-ish. Aha! Green potions are poisonous. Why am I carrying them? Like, seriously, why am I carrying around green potions? I will not get rid of the skillet. Let's see, blue potions. Magically awaken those. Okay, so that wakes somebody up who's asleep. I doubt I will ever use one. Red potions are cure poison. White potions let you see through walls. Orange potions will put you to sleep. I'm not sure why I would want that. So I don't see any reason to carry around the orange potion. Actually, so red, blue, and white are the only ones that I presently have that I see any reason to have. I'm going to drop the butter, which I noticed in the wiki. The butter and the rubber duck are not useful for anything, so I'm just not going to carry them anymore. Does somebody buy potions, I wonder? I'm gonna try and find out. items. Because I don't want to carry around a bunch of stuff that I don't need anymore. It's just taking up weight, and like, if I can go somewhere real quick and sell some of this stuff, great. Otherwise, why do I have it? And for anybody who's curious, this is the wiki that I'm using to look things up, to help me along in this game, because if I spend the time for me to figure all this stuff out myself, it's going to take an eon. What's the point of the yellow ring? There is none. It has no effect. It just looks pretty. And it's not listed on the list of things to sell, so I'm probably just going to get rid of that ring. I don't see any reason to have it. Yep. Not going to carry around things I don't need. But I still don't know if anybody will buy potions I don't want. I assume none of you know. Wow, I wish that there was a search on this wiki. Magic shops. Spell list. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. Meanwhile, Lord British is on his throne, wondering why I'm still in front of him, throwing junk out of my pockets. Indeed. All right, I'm gonna find out about these potions, because I've been carrying them around, and there are 8 types of potions distinguished by their different color. Potions can be randomly generated in a foe's inventory. White gives you X-ray vision, but you cannot move while you're under the effects of the potion. Black gives invisibility. Red is like Dispel magic spell and cures poison. Yellow does healing. Green is poison. Blue is awaken. Purple is protection. And orange is sleep. Great. Why would I ever want the sleep potion? Why? Like, what's the point of the sleep potion? No idea. Apothecary. Maybe that? I really would like to know. Otherwise, I'm just going to toss them. Apothecary. but the apothecary doesn't do potions in Ultima 6. Ooh. There's a whole thread on the GOG forums about exactly this question. Except that they don't actually answer the question. Oh, that's cool, Philip. We can watch that later. I didn't just ask you to tell me. I asked that we watch it together. All right. Let's go to our room. In the West Wing, it says, hey, look, it's that treasure chest. Except that it's too heavy for me to pick up. Hilarious. Whatever. Yeah. Nothing tells me. I give up. Which, giving up in this case means drop green potion. Because I don't need it. I don't want it. No reason to have it. It's just taking up weight in my inventory. Move those panpipes into the bag. Move the sextant into the bag. I'm trying to... Here, you hold that for me for a minute. One of you. So I can get this treasure chest and see what's inside. Because I don't remember. Ah, yes. Powder kegs. We might need those at some point. Let's take them. I know they're heavy. Otherwise, this just has food, right? Okay. Does anybody need food? Is there any reason to have food? 5 flasks of oil. Flasks of oil can be thrown as a ranged weapon, but it's not something I really do. So I'm just gonna drop them. No. I am through carrying around things that I really just don't need, right? Let's get rid of all this extra baggage. Can I drop the skiff in my room? And then I know where it is if I want it. There's a skiff on the table. Because why wouldn't there be a skiff on the table? Hugh Bear's hair-raising adventure. Oh, we read that. Oh, and it was a real story and it was so cute. All right, what else can we get rid of? I want to lighten the load because one of the books that we're going to turn in I want to get rid of as much stuff from the inventory as I can. That is another tip from the walking through thing. What is that? Book of Prophecies. And this is honey, right? Yeah. I don't need the honey. Ah! How is everybody? I'm sure this is thrilling. Dropping the honey jar breaks. It's hilarious. $25 isn't bad. But do I really need this much food? I don't. Because I'm generally not sleeping anyway. I want to have the food in case I need it, but we'll get rid of that. YOLO, you're carrying a lot of stuff you don't need. Oh, you're carrying my entire pack. I forgot about that. But you have the extra poison boots. I don't care about them. Finding the people to sell these things to so far has not been worth it. Is there a reason you have a bow and arrow? I'm just gonna toss everything out. Get rid of it all. Oh. All right. I do this in solo mode, it'll be faster. Get rid of that. Got 49 bolts, 10 arrows. I have the loot or lyre. Yellow potion. Bag. We'll see. All right, Sherry. Sherry! The loot foot. I have 4 lockpicks. I have some cheese. I have a sword for Sherry. I have a ring of invisibility. Yes. And I have more cheese. I don't actually need all of this cheese, so let's drop some. I'm not gonna get rid of all of Sherry's cheese, but Sherry does not need all that cheese. Consolidate all of my torches to one person. 55 arrows. Shield. Geez, more torches? I didn't know I had this many torches. I thought I was running low on torches, actually. You don't need this shield. Alright. Julia has 24 torches. Fling. Main gouge, and another loot, because gotta have all the loot for the crate. What if you reach a crucial part of the game and you find yourself asking, why did I throw out all that cheese? Well, then, you know, we might lose. I do not need this hoe. Why do I even have a hoe? And you don't have any bolts, so get rid of the crossbow. Right, Katrina has our powder kegs. They weigh a lot, but I might want them soon. Okay, back to me. Move the loaves of bread into the treasure chest. Move the meat into the treasure chest. Treasure chest full of food. Let's drop the treasure chest full of food back where it was. Can I move the cheese into the treasure chest? No, I have to get the cheese. See, now I will have cheese. Maybe. I don't know. I wish I could interact with the chest without picking it up. But I can't. There. What else can I get rid of? I can move some of these potions around. You take a potion. You take a potion. You take a potion. I don't need to carry them. You all can carry them. I have the books. I have my sword. I have gold. I have that. I've got keys. I've got reagents. And I've got all of the stones. Cool. Drop this shield off. They don't have gold in them. That one's full of keys and reagents, and this one's full of stones. All of my gold is outside of the bag. Okay, that's not bad. YOLO. Does not need 7 loaves of bread, 5 turkey legs, you know, all that stuff. Let's give meat to me. Let's drop 7 loaves of bread in the pile. Drop the turkey legs in the pile. Okay, this is better. I don't know how much this is gonna weigh, but let's... Oh, I don't need this bow either. And you don't need these arrows. Much better. Why do I have a shield? We're not using the shield. Get rid of it. All right. I don't remember what any of the potions do. The gold looks really heavy. Yes, you're not wrong. Okay. I believe we have divested ourselves of many things that we did not need to carry around. Let's head for pause and get rid of the second book. Sadly, I can't teleport there. Get out of the way, Chuckles. And we're going to be accosted by the guy in the street who claims that he's the king. Because we always are. I'm not investigating that. Not unless it makes me. All right. If I want to go to pause, all the way down until I can see the water and then follow the path to the west. Ah, there's bushes in my way. Stables. One would think that having horses would be a good thing. I would just lose them. Alright, if I follow this path and then head south at the first opportunity, I think. I'm so gonna get lost. It's gonna be really funny. I think this is wrong. I should be much closer to the water. Where the heck am I? You hardly use mounts in games. Yeah, I forget. I suppose if I was playing The Witcher, Roach would become second nature. Although the combat style of Witcher is really not for me, I don't think. It's too reliant on being able to do things like parries and remember where commands are and what your abilities are. And like you have to know when to use a silver sword and when to use an iron sword. And I know these things, but I won't remember them when it's time to remember them when I'm actually playing. How have I gotten so far away from the water? Elixir, thank you for doing the self-care regimes. I will get to them in just a second. I have to get back over to the coast. I don't know where the path went. I found the path! Normal sword for people, fancy sword. Yes, I'm aware of that. I know. I've seen a full playthrough. I've seen multiple full playthroughs of The Witcher. I tried to play The Witcher 1 at one point, and I was like, oh, this is not for me. I enjoyed the story, but I don't need to play it myself. I enjoy watching other people play it. I have to keep reminding myself of that so that I don't accidentally spend the money and buy it, thinking that it will be something that I would ever play. Thank you again, Elixir. Kind of too slow for you? Yeah, I'll enjoy watching Sam play it for sure. The high something. Are we in pause already? Did I accidentally make it exactly where I wanted to go? Without meaning to? I think so. I just have to find Dr. Cat. That's Hendel. Dr. Cat. Without pause, I got to pause. I got lost. And when I found myself again, I was already in pause. You see an amused-looking gentleman. Ah, I see you've brought me a tasty little mouse to feed my pets. Don't worry, I was just kidding. Any friend of Lord British is a friend of mine. Welcome to the Cat's Lair. Book. Have you got a copy of Snowwitz that you'd be willing to sell? Yes. Great! This is the definitive reference on board games. He takes the book and gives you 200 gold crown. Good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels tend thee to thy rest. I'm now up to 378 gold. Sadly, I can't carry anything. Can I level up? How much experience is needed for leveling? Because if I could level my strength a little bit before turning in the third book, that would be good. Level threshold. I have them. I'm presently level 5. Level 6 is at 1600 experience. I don't think that's going to happen. Level 4, level 5 comes at 800. Level 3. Level 4 comes at 400. Shimino can level up. 6 isn't until 1600. 5 is at 800. 3 is at 200. So Julia can't level yet. Yeah, so Shimino can level. Now I have to remember which shrine I want to go to. There's so much to pay attention to. Is it sacrifice? I don't remember. One of them gives me everything that I want. Sacrifice gives strength and dexterity. Justice gives nothing worth having. Honor. Strength and intelligence. I should look and see what I want Shimino to get. I mean, intelligence would not hurt him, but I don't think that's what we want. I think it's the Shrine of Valor, maybe? Oh yeah, Strength +3. No reason not to. It's just Dupree that shouldn't, because Dupree already has sufficient. So if I want Shrine of Valor, I go to Jalom. Yeah. Oh boy. So many things. And Jalom up to right 2. Looks like someone who hasn't slept in months. Well, I haven't been sleeping in the game. That is so likely, yes. You're not wrong. I don't let them sleep. I make them do the quest. Because we have to save everybody from the gargoyles. So many goyles. So little time. Alright, we're in Jalom. Let me pull up the map of Jalom here. Somehow I think this would be faster if I was using actual paper references, but then you wouldn't be able to see them. All right, we're down here. Where's the shrine, though? No, we're up here. The shrine is down there. Gotcha. So, south. I can teleport straight to the shrine. What am I doing? I'm silly. Shrine of Valor. Oh, I'm so silly. Sometimes. Oopie doopie. Up 1 over 2. I don't need to cross that intervening space. I can fast travel. Look, it's the shrine. Talk to the shrine. I always forget. It's talk to the shrine. All right. As you kneel before the altar, a mystical voice sounds in your head. Thy deeds serve as an example to all. Do you wish to meditate at this altar? Yes. Shimino. And the mantra of valor is Ra. Ra, ra, ah, ah, ah. Tender-handed stroke. Wait, what? Tender-handed stroke a nettle, and it stings you for your pains. Grasp it as a man of metal, and its soft as silk remains. Shimino has gained a level and strength. There is naught else for you to learn here and now. Okay. So, the other book goes to the wisps. I forgot how to find them. Where are the wisps? Deep forest somewhere. I shall find it. The wisps. All right, deep forest. Deep forest is on the map. All right, the deep forest is north. Okay. It's northwest of Britain across the mountains. So if I go to U and head south, that should get me to the deep forest. There's a lot of jumping around right now, but I really am trying to get us positioned well to really actually progress the game. Because I feel like I've gotten really bogged down. All right, deep forest. I mean, deep forest, of course. Where else do you go for the deep forest except the town named after trees? Shoot, the path out of town is north. Do. I don't remember where to find the wisps. We'll find them eventually, though, right? I have what you wanted. I have a dense source of information. I just need to find the wisp now. Something to the northwest? I'll head northwest. Ah! What are you? Attack! It's a sea serpent. There's more than one? Oh, heck. You're taking turns. Jana killed the sea serpent. She gets the experience points for it. Where'd the other one go? All right. I think that was the sea serpents. And they didn't drop any treasures because it's water creatures we never get treasures from. Sadly, that was not the wisps we were looking for. I'm in the deep forest, looking for the wispy ones. In the deep forest, looking for the wispy one. Not the whispered one, the wispy one. Will they come out at night? Hello? Where are you? Anybody? Bueller. Yeah, I don't know. Where did we find them before? The wisps. Converse peacefully with these strange beings. I'm trying here, but I'm literally wandering around and not seeing the wisps. I'm in the deep forest. That's where I'm supposed to be. Anything? Maybe on this side of the river? No, now I've arrived at a structure. The wisps aren't going to like the structure. Okay. Juliet, would you light a torch, please? Ah, heckity. I made it all the way to another town. I wanted to be in the deep forest. I just want to talk to the wispy friends. Hello, wispies. Wisp forms. You lovely little wisp forms. Where are you? Oh, gosh. That really... I wish my voice was here. Nope. We're not dealing... No. I said no. No fire-breathing sea serpents are not on the menu right now. I know they exist. We talked to them before. Wisps! Talk to me. Ah! You see a strange, glowing ball of energy. The volume you bear with the symbol pattern representing the sounds, the Book of Lost Mantras, is a prime source of high-density information. Do you wish me to locate a client who is willing to make an exchange for it at this time? For a few moments, the wisp pulses, saying nothing. It is done, the wisp says at last. Rickleboom have expressed desire to possess this information. Hoping, no doubt, for a bargain, Rickleboom have offered a small quantity of the substance gold in lieu of the customary useful information. But surely you wish me to arrange for Rickleboom to provide information of value to you. Am I correct to assume this? No, I want the gold. Very well. You have not sent enough life units to transport much substance, but it is your decision to make. The wisp glows just a trifle brighter for a moment, and suddenly everyone notices that their packs have grown heavier. It was a pleasure doing business with you. The wisp is agent benevolent fence, yes. 140 gold nuggets. 144, 38 gold nuggets. 144, 132 gold nuggets. 144, 56 gold nuggets. 43 gold nuggets. 144 plus 10, 154 total. 144 and 65. 144 and 13. I knew what was happening. I knew that they would give us enough gold nuggets to fill up everybody's total capacity, which is part of why I emptied inventory before attempting, as much as I could. Because now we're going to go back to Britain, and we're going to sell all these gold nuggets for gold. And then we can buy all the best armor and stuff, right? Which will help us progress the game. All we had to do was sell a library book to another dimension. Now, if I could remember who buys the gold nuggets. Oh, it's that really creepy woman who insists on sexually harassing us. Just needs to be daytime for her to show up. It's Terry. You see a sharply dressed, very voluptuous woman. Oh, you've come back to visit me again, you say. I'm going to look on the spreadsheet because I don't remember what the keyword is to make her give us gold. Exchange. Do you have any gold nuggets you'd like to trade in for crowns? Oh boy, howdy, yes we do. Normally there's a 10% tax on the exchange, but since you're the avatar, I'll give you a full 100 crowns for every stone's weight of gold you have. She exchanges all of your gold nuggets for newly minted crowns. I know you're very busy saving Britannia and all that, but I hope you'll come and visit me again. And maybe if you have time for it, I could show you more than a few silly coins. As you turn to leave, she pinches you. Inappropriate. All right, so Aokon has 1,778 gold. Dupree has 3,260 gold. Shimino has 2,760 gold. Iolo has 3,440 gold. Sherry has 430 gold. Jana has 1,540 gold. And Julia has 2,090 gold. And Katrina has 1,570 gold. This was excellent. Let's see here. Get info to give the wisps. I'd say that quest is done. We need to go and buy better equipment. And then maybe we can kill dragons. Yes? Maybe? I don't know. Oh gosh, this is gonna be... Actually, people sell stuff here in town, I would think. We need dragon eggs. Let's see. There's the triple crossbow. That's certainly a thing that Iolo might like. We'll need to buy him more bolts, but triple crossbow. There's the magic bow. I think first we head to Iolo's bows. And get those. Funny. We're gonna go to Iolo's shop to buy bows, because he won't just give them to us. Even though he's in our party. And we're buying one for him. Like, for serious? Not in solo mode. I tried. You see a tall, willowy woman with long blonde hair. Hi, Moody Mystery. Well, hello again, Avatar. How can I help you this fine morning? Crossbow? Bye. Iolo. Oh, you're the ammo person. I'm not ready for you yet. I should have known by looking at the counter in front of me that that was the person selling ammo when I want to buy crossbow. Okay. Bye. Iolo. She doesn't sell the triple crossbow? I thought she did. According to the wiki, she does. Apparently, she does not. Magic bow it is. And might as well buy the other one now too, huh? Actually, no. Yeah. Who's the other archer? Jana? I think. Where's our 8th person? Magic bow! Need to get him some arrows, but magic bow! I don't care about selling these things, so... I don't have a crossbow anymore, so... Don't need the bolts. We just, Moody... We just gave the book to the wisps, so everybody has a lot of gold, and I'm getting them better equipment. Even without arrows, the magic bow can be used as a magic whacking stick. I suppose you're right. Why did Julia not show up on the menu for buying a bow? That's weird. The question is, do I want anybody else to have a bow? I've been using a boomerang. I don't think there's a better boomerang. So if I want to still have a ranged attack for Aegon, I assume the magic bow would be the one to get. Potentially a U staff from Nicodemus, but I'm looking at the possibilities. Boomerangs used to be out of fashion, but they're coming back. Moody Mystery, I believe that deserves some points. I think for now, yeah, I will buy a bow. Gosh, I'm gonna need so many arrows. That's what I like about the boomerang, is that I don't need ammunition. Well, Sherry has the wand. And but it will disappear eventually. Ah! What are her stats? She needs to be using a dex weapon, not the wand. The wand is an intelligence weapon. I should have the wand. One would think that I would have paid attention to this long since. I can't carry it because everybody's inventory is full. We'll deal with that later. Really, so Sherry should have the freaking sword. Dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. All right. It's a shopping episode now. We started in the library, stole a book, sold the book, and now we're buying things with our ill-gotten gains. Why is Julia not able to buy anything from Gwyneth? Is Julia just... Maybe Julia is not physically close enough to Gwyneth at the moment. Where is Julia? Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe now she'll be able to do it? If not, I'll just buy it with one of the other people and move it over. Ha! Solved it. She was not physically close enough. All right, we got 4 magic bows. That's going to be a lot of arrows that we need. Also, I can't cast spells and carry the bow at the same time. That's another problem with the bow. heckity. The boomerang does 8 damage. The magic bow does 20. The magic bow is definitely worth... Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can get rid of this boomerang by throwing it. Apparently I can. I still have the Book of Mantras? I wonder if I can sell it again. If we run out of money, we will try. All right. See if this will work now. Yes. Drop the sling and ready that. Hopefully we don't get attacked walking over to the next store because nobody has the ammunition. Also, I'm probably going to have to drop all my armor in just a second because I don't have any carrying capacity right now. All right, everybody strip. Everybody who's using bow and arrow, strip. No, not me. I forgot I had magic armor on. Drop. Nope, not Shimino yet. What am I doing? Bye-bye ring mail. Now he can hold some arrows. Actually, I should look and see, is there a magic helmet that I'm gonna buy? The username you've seen, 321 pants off? Oh dear. Oh wow. What are these set? Default sorting shows the armor parts grouped according to common traits. Sets are sorted. All right. Let me see. There's a magic set of armor, a magic helm, magic armor, and a magic shield. You can buy the helm and the armor intrinsic, apparently. So we'll probably be heading there. Because I think that's what we're going to want to equip people with. There's so many things. Spiked collars would be good for people. It's so exciting. All right. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? How many arrows should I buy? Can't. Not in solo mode. Arrows. No, not Sherry. Okay, I'm buying arrows. They're sold by the dozen. Are they cheaper by the dozen? How many dozen do I want? I have 4 people using bows. 20 dozen? 20 is apparently not an option. I can't carry enough. The arrows are flying out the door. Okay. I was able to buy 8 dozen arrows. And max out my carrying. So now it's this game is all about inventory management. It's hilarious. I have a bow and I can't use it because how would I use the bow? I can't carry enough. I can't carry any arrows. We'll worry about that in a moment. I might have to come back and buy more arrows later. Dupree. Dupree uses a two-handed sword. What two-handed sword should we get? And I just want to see, I'm guessing it's sold here. Actually, the two-handed sword is not bad. It's 20. The halberd is 30. I can buy glass swords at the glass blower. I assume I have to finish some sort of quest before getting that unlocked. So honestly, that sword might be good for Dupree for now. I think armor. I need to go get armor intrinsic. Teleporting to Trinsic via the fast travel options that we have available. Boop. The snoot. Here we go. It's gonna be so weird being like fully equipped. South? Not south. North. Where's the town? I didn't want to look at the map. I thought I would be able to do it without. I have to look at the map. One would think that at some point I would remember things like where the gate is in relation to the town itself. One would be wrong. Trinsic. Where the heck is the gate? It's all the way down. No, that's the shrine. Where's the gate? Okay. I'm going east until I find something. And lo and behold, I found something. Oh, heck. Okay, so intrinsic, I want to go to the blacksmiths. So inside the walls. I need to go inside the walls. Oi, move. And it should be this building. Aha! Use the door! What? Why? Why was the door locked? Well, we're just gonna pick that lock. Ahoy hoy! I have brought customers. We have come to take your custom. Harold. Have we spoken to Harold before? I feel like we probably have spoken to like everybody now, but I keep discovering people we haven't. We have spoken to Harold before. Oh gosh, what the heckity happened with my spreadsheet? Okay, now it's fixed. That was odd. That was very odd. Tall, muscular man with a solemn look on his face. Welcome, my lord. What can I do for you? I just realized everybody's wearing armor. And if I'm going to buy armor, they all need to strip. All right, everybody, take your clothes off. Because time for new digs. I hope that they'll all be able to carry these things. I don't know. We'll find out. Because next week, new digs. Oh, God. Excellent wordplay. Okay. Let's try this again. Bye. Dupree. Wait, horseshoes? We just stripped in the horseshoe shop? Where the heck? Maybe we want the shop next door. Harold doesn't sell armor. Harold sells horseshoes. It's fine. We're naked. We're just gonna run next door and buy armor. Excuse me, guard. Where's the shopkeep? You! Sell us things, please! Brandon? Golden-haired young man. I have a large inventory, so be more specific. Armor. What do you mean you're not open? What the heck? Why must you be that way? Hey, remember that time we went into the horseshoe shop and took all of our clothes off? Yeah. When is your shop open? Sniffling. What do you mean you're not open? Dupree. Yes. Magic armor. Yes. Magic helm. Yes. Shimino. Magic armor. Magic helm. Iolo. Magic armor. No! Too heavy. All right, let's address this situation. Magic armor, magic helm. They are rather heavy, it looks like. But dang, if they don't help. All right, so Iolo would be overburdened. Oh, that's because you're already maxed out. Oh, because you bought the arrows. Who has carrying capacity now? We'll give us some of the money to Dupree. $2,000? $1,000? Okay. Let's make sure nobody else is in that situation. Sherry might struggle to carry some of the stuff. Otherwise, well, and Katrina maybe. But they're also getting rid of some gold when they buy the thing. So, okay. Let's try again. Armor. Iolo. Magic armor. Magic helm. Let's see if Sherry is able to get this. Because a mouse in magic armor. Too heavy. We'll just have to move some gold off of Sherry in a bit. Jana. Magic armor. Magic helm. All right, that's 2 more. And that still leaves a little bit of carrying capacity, so I can shift some gold around. What was it, 300 or 350 for the armor? Actually, how heavy is it? It weighs 7. And that weighs 0.8. So the helm for sure, but there's no way Sherry can carry the armor right now. So Chainmail, scale mail, ring mail. Protects 10 though. Heck. I just have to get something temporary for Sherry until we can level her up and boost her strength more to get the magic armor. That's fine. I think I'll just buy ring mail or something for her. Oh, Julia. Nope, that's not enough. Move more, 200 more, please, to anybody. I don't care who. Now it's a game of balancing weight at the moment. Because this is the problem of suddenly your adventurers have too much money to carry. Huh. I seem to have encountered this in D&D at one point. All right, Sherry's getting the magic helm. Even if Sherry can carry the armor, she may not be able to equip it. Sherry should be able to equip it. I don't have enough weight capacity for her to carry it. All right, 3, yes. 4, yes. One more person here. 8, 3, 4. Magic helm, magic armor. Magic helm, magic armor. Magic helm, magic armor. Magic helm. Excellent. His sword was good. I don't think there's... Well... see. Arms. I want to see your arms. He sells maces, main gouge, sword, two-handed axe, two-handed hammer, and two-handed sword. Eventually he will sell glass swords, but we haven't unlocked them yet. So that's fine. Which means I don't think I need anything else from him right now. Yeah, I just need to go and pick up that ring mail that we dropped. So that Sherry will have armor to use. Although it might be gone by now. Oh, because the doors are closed. Don't stand on the pile I want to mess with. All right, move the leather helm. Move the leather armor. Move the iron helm. Get ring mail. Too much gold is a problem. Still too heavy. Somebody take this gold from me. There. Now give this to Sherry. Too heavy. I don't understand. You were right. It doesn't want me to equip the ring mail on Sherry. Why? Equip capacity is half your inventory capacity. Oh, I didn't know that. So for now, I guess Sherry still has to have the leather armor. Mm-hmm. Oof. Well, it's fine. We just need Sherry to level. Now, I need to distribute arrows. Jana has 58. Julia needs some. Yolo's got a bazillion. Yolo has 120. And I need some. Move 40 to me. And then move 40 to... Is that the right person? It was! Yay! I think everybody is armed and equipped as best as I can. I suppose Katrina could get a shield. A better shield. Sherry could eventually have a shield. But yeah, I think... Yeah. I think we're doing good. This has been a... I don't think a lot has happened today, except we made progress because we're better equipped now. What are these? Oh, those are ring slots. I don't have any rings presently on. Okay. Somebody needed a shield. Let's get over here so we can talk to the merchant. But then... Who needed the shield? Ah. Sherry could use one. I don't think she'll be able to. Katrina. I could buy a shield for Katrina. Magic shield? Ah. Available in Dungeon Dastard. I think... I don't know that I can buy any shields here. Just the kite shield. It'll be fine. The kite shield will be fine. Armor. Katrina. shield. Yes. Kablam. We are much better off now, huh? I wish I knew of a spot where I could stash all this gold and it would be there waiting for me when I come back. That's what I wish. Let's heal. And through the door. Chuckles, you're in the way. Okay, we have healed, which means I believe we are ready. As ready as we can be to proceed further towards unlocking the final shrine. Maybe? What do our notes say? Huh. I don't know. I really don't know. I think let's go back and talk to people in town. I'd like to finish off the shrines before I go murdering anybody in the sewers to get their belt. So I need to go to Moonglow or New Magencia. One would think I would know these things. Moonglow. Alright, so if I need to go to Moonglow, I need to go up to left 2. Okay. North does not appear to be the where town is. It was south. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna save here. And I will make a concerted effort next week. We are going to figure out how to get this last shrine done. Shrine of Honesty. I'm going to say I'm going to switch our second priority to be Mariah's thing. Our first priority. We're going to work our one nerd priority. Our first priority is try for the Shrine of Honesty next week. That is where we will pick up in a week. Let me go ahead and close out because we've been here for 3 hours. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for joining me. I felt like that was a lot of inventory management and stuff like that, but I feel like I also made a lot of progress because suddenly I had money. I had money and I could go and buy equipment, and I feel like that will help me. Hopefully I won't die as much. But yeah, so we'll pick up again next week. and try again for the Shrine of Honesty. After that, I don't know. We still have like 2 other quests, like main quest lines, from the very beginning of the game. So I'm gonna work harder at progressing this game. But thank you for joining me and hanging out and being here while I puttered about in Ultima 6 today. Tomorrow I will be live for Mass Effect 3 at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're getting close to the end of that game. Monday night or Monday afternoon at 3, from 3 until 9, I will be doing my 2-year streamiversary stream, and just playing whatever spins up on the wheel. So it'd be lovely if you wanted to drop by for that. And then Wednesday, we're going to have papers from a test pilot from the early 20th century that we're revisiting because they were really fun last time, and there's more stuff we haven't seen. So that's what I have coming up. Let me look and see who we're going to raid today. Blur, 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 blur. Mute this tab, please. There are some lovely folk who are live. You know, I think because I never ever get to, I think I'm gonna raid Cypher of Tyr. If that sounds good to all of you. If you're not familiar, Cypher is a wonderful streamer who is one of the founder of I Need Diverse Games. I would love to go over and say hi. Thank you to my mods. Thank you everybody who joined me today. If you want to join in the raid call, it is #RogueRaid. There are 2 versions there you can copy. If you're a subscriber, the first one is it'll stick in the little daggers. If not, throw some pineapple pizza for me. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope I see you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.